It is a bright, sunshiny day here in the desert Southwest, and the temperature comfortable enough that they said, hey, let's open the roof. That's what they've done here at State Farm Stadium, just west of downtown Phoenix. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Chicago Bears. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. And the Arizona Cardinals. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Hey, man, watch the boot, watch the boot. Check nine, check nine.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
22, the ball carrier.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Jam, jam, jam.
On first, they'll go back to Wilson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
He's brought down at the
Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Chicago.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength. Undercut.
Operating from the gun. Clements gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that's gonna be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Jones. And finally out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4. A big run there by Jones. Give him 52 yards on the ground. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the Cardinals' 8-yard line.
It's 2nd and goal. Back to the 8-yard line now.
Keep it up. Keep it up. Hey, watch this. Watch this. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Check nickel.
From the gun, Clements. That's complete to his running back, Wilson. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal. They'll run. Here's Wilson. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. A good run that time. They couldn't close him down, and now 9 yards makes for a very different situation on 4th and goal. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. They'll run it with Jones. And I don't think he got in. He didn't. He's stoned at the 1-yard line. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. They'll set up the screen to Drake. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 20.
And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point, his first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play. Tackling's obviously critical down near the goal line. That was great work there to make the hit behind the line and make sure he doesn't get any further. Did a really nice job wrapping up and not letting him loose.
And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, we're looking at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though. They'll try and run with Wilson. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Bears have taken the early lead.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
The kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. Andy Isabella was the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Similar to a shooter in basketball who just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Jordan Reed has it. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
On first down, Drake. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Brings up second and 11.
Second and 11.
At the 40-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Drake.
The pass.
7 yards on the play, and that's going to bring up a third down.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a third down.
Switch. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Hey, here. 19 tight. Here I go.
Out of the gun now on third down. Able to find Isabella. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. It's a big play on third down for the Cardinals. And even 40 yards.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. Running, it's Drake. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2
yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the Bears' 13-yard line.
Here's a 4-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on second and 8.
Watch 98. 98's the Mike. I can't believe they even let you play.
Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
Can't give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give him some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Escaping the pressure, and he's going to go down. This will count as a sack, a very short sack, taken down at the 2.
That I'm struggling to understand a little bit. That close to the goal line, first down, run the football. If you want to throw it, throw some play action on second down.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll try and pound it in with Drake, and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kenyon Drake, his second touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
Second and 2.
On the ground, it's Wilson. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
On 1st and 10, Clements. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Complete to Ronald Jones.
Well-executed 22-yard gain.
22 yards.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Wilson with a first down carry. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
The running back, again the ball carrier.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move him off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
Right here, right here. Safe. 19 Tiger.
Off-play action. Clements. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 20-yard line.
24-yard
that one goes for 24 yards.
First down, Chicago.
On first down, it's Wilson. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football off a triple option, you've actually called that play.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. 2nd down, this is Wilson. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
The running back.
A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Let's get it. That's it, baby.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. Eddie Pinheiro on now for the Bears. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. This is up and good from Pinheiro. And it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. They took it all the way to the 1, but in the end, out for 3.
Just doesn't sound right, does it? If you get all the way down to the 1-yard line, isn't that supposed to be a play in the end zone that culminates in a touchdown for your team?
And per usual, it felt like the guys on the sideline wanted to go ahead and go for it.
Of course they did, but of course head coach, it defers back to him, and he made the decision. Let's get 3 out of this, make sure we get some points.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Drake. The ball comes out, and this is picked up by the Bears. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
You're not ready. You're not ready. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 18 runner. 18 runner.
Following the fumble recovery, Clements. And it's caught over the middle. Wilson. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
10 yards on the pickup.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
At the 46-yard line.
Watch the end. 19, 18.
On second down now, it's Wilson. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. On first down, Clements. And this throw will be intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. Past the 20. And they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown.
Touchdown.
Making back-to-back weeks now with a pick six for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick six in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
This will make it into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun. Clements going to let one fly for Robinson. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Mike, 56, right there, 56. Let's pick it up. It's out time, guys. Out time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. Shift! Watch the shift!
From the gun, Clements. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Wild Bill, Wild Bill. Dragon 60. Mike's 56. Mike's 56. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Operating from the gun, Clements. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down.
56. Mike, 56. Right there, 56. It's all day for you. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check, 56. Hey, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
From the gun, Clements. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Deontay Thompson. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for Chicago.
The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. He's picked off in his own 46. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
At the Cardinals' 8-yard line.
Another carry for Wilson. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
They'll try and pick it up on the ground with Wilson. That is not going to be any help as they dump it behind the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll bring up 4th down.
A 26-yard attempt.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that will cut this lead back down to 4 now. It's 17-13. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 2nd and 6. That'll be caught right side by Reed. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Drake. That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Running for the shotgun with Drake. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
This one caught by Isabella. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Josh Jones. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
And this one's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Mike 56, Mike 56. He's coming.
They'll run with Wilson. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down, then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
The Cards going nickel, an extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56.
Operating from the gun. Clements going to let one fly for Robinson. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Byron Murphy. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
He's brought down at the
running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. On play action, they'll throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that, 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
They'll run on first down. Drake, and he loses the football a second time. And this is picked up by the Bears. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
They may have the edge on the scoreboard, but that hasn't made them passive, has it? I mean, they dialed up a pretty good run blitz there. And Brandon, you know that all blitzes aren't just designed to get to the quarterback in the passer. Sometimes you're just trying to take away every gap, every hole that might be created in the running game, and they did it to perfection and caused a fumble there.
Took away the gaps, took away the holes, took away the football. That good for 19 and a first down. Final minute now of the third quarter.
And the Bears first down.
Now it's Wilson. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bears have retaken the lead. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's open. His defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. And no return on this one. It's a fair catch, a signal for, and take it.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Counterplay, Drake. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Kenyon's Drake, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Out to the left here to Reed. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
10 at the 49-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make this a second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. That is incomplete.
The pass. Incomplete on the throwaway.
The Cardinals on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic. Record.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Open man is Kirk, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on first and 10. Now Drake. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the the side. Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
On 1st and goal, Drake. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. Kenyon Drake, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Cardinals have once again taken the lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Tackled by Isaiah Simmons. He's having a big game running the football, but that will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. From the gun, Clements. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
Chicago.
They'll run with Wilson out of the shotgun. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Taken down right at
no gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
On the play. 2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Clements. That's complete to his running back, Wilson. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
And it's 3rd down.
Let's go.
On 3rd down, Clements. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there. And it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter.
For the extra point.
Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, Pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard
3
line.
points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth.
Let's go!
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now left side on the swing pass. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back to throw. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Partners, a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
He's back to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. 4th down now, and defensively, Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, overexcited, and blow an assignment and give up the big first down.
198. Watch 98. 98's the mic. Watch the slip.
He'll look to throw. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bears will get the football back.
Turnover on downs.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. On the ground, the drive starts with Wilson. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They'll run again with Wilson. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. On 3rd down, here's Wilson. And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the first down. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout
A gain of
As the
4
clock
yards.
shows 50 seconds to
now
play here in
down.
quarter number 4. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Cards will take over first and 10.
At their own 18-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of play.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jones. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for Chicago, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to New England to take on the Patriots. Meanwhile, for Arizona...